This video is brought to you by hoodbeast.com. Design your own custom hoodies. hoodbeast.com. We are beast.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Hey, check this out. I'm at an all-time low, and I ain't talking about the band, but I'm at an all-time low with confidence right now because I feel ugly and I look ugly. I'm growing in my mustache. I don't even like having mustaches. I'm trying to grow in the beard, which makes me look 10 pounds heavier, plus camera does add 10 pounds. And I'm fine with my hair like this part, but the sides and the back, like normally it's faded out and I got the braids on top or I got it back and it looks good, but I'm just trying to grow this stuff in for another style. Why am I doing this? I don't know if it's because I'm bored or if I'm really going through like a crisis. But before I continue with this video, I do want to make an announcement. If you like people playing video games and watching gaming videos and gaming content, go check out my gaming channel, links in the description box. I live stream 2 times a week on that channel. I just live streamed for over 4 hours the other night. Man, do I have a story for you guys. I honestly wasn't gonna make this a video because I felt like it's something really personal to me. Now, I do understand I made a video a while back about me telling you guys about when I played the Ouija board and the events that took place. If you haven't seen it, click the little information card. You can watch that after this video. But before all the crazy stuff happened, there were questions that we had all asked. Now, first thing first, I'm not here to prove anybody wrong. I'm not here to say, oh, the Ouija board's fake. It's real. Ghosts exist. Ghosts don't exist. But I'm not here for that. If you watched my videos and you've seen my paranormal series and you've seen my Ouija board story, then you know where I stand with this stuff. If you do believe in it, great. If you don't, that's fine too. But I personally know what I've gone through. I know what I experienced. I know what's real. Real for me, at least. So just a basic rundown for the people that don't know, I did in fact play with the Ouija board when I was 9 years old with a couple of friends of mine, and one of my friends' mom was she was like a weird person. She had like dolls hanging. I'm not saying it's weird, but she had like dolls hanging down from her ceiling. I actually remember she had like a bookshelf, and a lot of the books that she had weren't like based around satanic worship or anything like that, but they were like heaven and hell. They were a lot of spiritual type of books. Now, with me being 9 years old, I obviously didn't pay much mind to that stuff. I'm like, I'm 9, about to enter puberty. My balls kind of itch. I think your daughter likes me. That's why I'm here. Maybe I can like her back. Maybe. Depends how I feel. One day we were all hanging out and one thing led to another and we started playing the Ouija board. I don't even know how we started playing it. It kind of just happened. And I just truly remember the time that we started playing it like so vividly. Like, I don't know what happened before that and much after, aside from the fact that I ran out of that house, but it's so vivid. Now, a lot of questions were being asked to the Ouija board, and honestly, this wasn't like a Toys R Us Ouija board. This is like a legit real one with like carvings in it, with like people's names on the back. It was like a legit anointed Ouija board. I see so many YouTubers like writing them out on pieces of paper, like pretending that's working just for views. I've seen people buy ones from Toys R Us and buy them off of eBay or Walmart or whatever, and they're like, oh, hey, this is real, you guys, check it out, and they fake stuff for views. Oh, Lance Stewart. Why am I coughing like I'm afraid to say their name? Bro, Lance Stewart, you Spy Kids looking thumb, bro, check it out. Your videos is fake. And thank you for making the people that actually experience real things with the Ouija board making us look stupid. Whether you've been watching me for the past 4 years or the past 1 year or the past 6 months, you should know that I keep it genuine. You should know that I always keep it real with you guys. I don't lie to you guys. I don't do all the things most other YouTubers do just to get views and just to get attention, because I feel like you reap what you sow. I feel like it's short-lived, and I don't necessarily want that for me, even though it's like, bro, I need to start clickbaiting everybody, lying, all type to make stuff up, because it's obviously good for business. But I don't know, I feel weird, I feel bad. I just feel like it's always gonna come around and bite me in the ass sooner or later, you know? So I'm a little bit scared of that. I'm just honest with you guys. Now, do I exaggerate here and there just to make you guys laugh more, to be kind of funny? You know, absolutely, we all do that. But everything I talk to you guys about or tell you stories about, it all stems from the truth. But you can believe what you want, and that's the beauty of being your own person. So yeah, let's get on with the story. I feel like I'm rambling, man. Maybe I'm trying to hit that 10-minute mark. Yeah, I'm trying to honestly make this video 10 minutes long. Look, I'm honest, bro. I need to be in the algorithm. About an extra 6-7 seconds. All right, on with the video. So there we were sitting there playing with the Ouija board, and I remember everybody asking like pretty simple basic questions like, will I be successful? Will I get married? How many kids will I have? And I'm like, I don't know about y'all. I mean, obviously I do know about y'all, but I don't want to know the answers to those questions, because if I ask this board if I'll be successful one day and it says no, I'm gonna just kind of give up right then and there. So I remember sitting there asking it super simple questions like, what's my shoe size? What's my favorite color? Things that nobody else would know, but that board would tell me. And I'm like, yo, this is weird, man. But I'll tell them like, nope, they got it wrong, because I was low-key afraid. And of course, if you watch my other video about this stuff and you know what happened, then you know that it obviously escalated from those simple questions to things that are more like, okay, prove that you're real, things like that. And that's where things got out of hand. But being 9 years old, and the girl that I was with at the time, not like I was with, but like she was a friend of mine, I had a crush on her. I was just wanting to impress her. So I got peer pressured into asking it a serious question. The title of this video, I asked the Ouija board, when will I die? I honestly don't know what it was, but it just crossed my mind and I said it, and it felt like I had no control of saying, I know it sounds weird, I know you probably won't believe it, some of you will, thank you, but if you don't, that's fine too, but I know what I experienced, and I was like, what age will I die? And it's kind of like, I stuttered it out. I remember saying it, and I don't know, man, I didn't feel cold, I didn't feel weird, you know, I didn't feel like I wasn't me, I felt normal, but just saying it, I was like, once I said it, I was like, why did I say that? Why did I say that? And they were looking at me. I remember looking over at my friends like, please say he's like 110. After about 10 seconds of silence, nothing was happening, the little planchette piece started to move. And I'm like, I'm not touched. My fingertips are barely grazing the top of this thing. I'm not moving this. Now, some of you might be thinking, well, the other people could have moved the piece. And you're right. Yes, they could have. But I know what I experienced. I know. I was there. I know what happened. And I believe that it was 100% real. So the Ouija board told me it went to an age that was, it wasn't super old, but it wasn't like young. And I'm like, now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, yo, that's 50 years from now. Like next month, that'll be 50 years from now. Like it told me, I don't know why I'm laughing. It told me 73. That's what it told me, is when I passed away. And I didn't want to ask why. I didn't want to, I was kind of shocked, you know, but I wasn't like scared. It's a weird feeling. But I was like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, come on now. Really, like, how could you tell, you know? And I just didn't really believe it. But now that I'm thinking about it as I got older, I'm like, what if, man? Like, everything else that happened with that thing was real. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything else that went on, it was legit, it was real. So what if I really just asked this game a serious question like that, and it gave me a serious answer in return? And it's not something I'm scared about to this day. I don't think about it, you know? I personally don't think I'll live that long. The way the world is going, bro, I don't think any of us will be here in 50 years. Hey, that's on me, man. Don't be afraid. I hope so. I hope I'm here till like 100, bro. I'm trying to be old, blowing out dust like, hey, baby. But it told me 73 years old. And you know what's crazy is that there's actual people that have asked similar questions, or they, like, the Ouija board, it gives them an answer, but it tells the fate of another person, like in their family or close to them. Yeah, I don't know. If you're into this stuff, then you'll know what I'm talking about. If you're just completely new to it, you're just like, wait, what? So for an example, let's say like when I will die, it tells me 73, and this is actually something that happened. This is why I'm really making a video. I don't know if you guys heard that, but there was like a little knock on the wall. This got hard to breathe, yo. Oh my God. I feel like ever since then, and also you guys know I did like a paranormal mystery thing where I would go to like old mental hospital. I went to an old mental hospital and I would communicate, and I actually got EVPs back. Proof, like legit solid proof. I know what I experienced. I know what my other friends experienced too. I just feel like I'm easily susceptible to things, you know, to other sounds, noises, intuitions, and feelings and stuff like that. But I'm cool. So what I mean when I said earlier, when I was trying to give you guys an example, I'm an example. And what I mean by that is 2 years later, all right, my grandfather, you know, my grandpa, the one person aside from my grandmother, you know, we were really close. Me, my grandmother, and my grandfather, we were close. You know, my grandmother taught me how to read, taught me how to write. My mom would work, you know, all day while I was in school, kindergarten, first, second grade. And my grandmother was there to watch me, take me to school. And my grandfather was, you know, at the house, sitting in his chair watching TV. And he passed away from brain cancer at the age of 73 years old. 2 years after that board told me 73. And I'm like, when it happened, when he passed away, I wasn't like, the board. I didn't think that. I didn't think about it until like last week. I was like, whoa, that is weird. And I'm like, what if that told me the fate of another person? What if that, and I've heard other people who've experienced with this stuff, they can agree, and they can actually take account of things like that have happened in those mysterious type of ways. So I don't think it personally means that I'm gonna go with 73. If it does, hey, I'm here for 50 more years, man. Let me get rich, bro. I'm trying to do giveaways, fidget spinners. But all jokes aside, I truly feel like in my heart, I feel like it told me that, you know, that was gonna happen. He was gonna go at 73, you know. And I didn't ask, even though I asked like, when will I go? You know, sometimes the game can mix things up. It can lie, or it can, it's just things of not of this world. So do I recommend anybody playing it? No, don't. And I personally know in my heart that I would never, ever touch one again. Let alone play one. That'll never happen. I don't care if I get paid $1 million. I'm not doing that ever again. So it's, I don't know, I'm feeling weird right now, y'all. So yeah, that's what happened. Do I believe it? Absolutely. Do you believe it? That's completely up to you. I'm not here to prove you wrong. I'm like a teacher. I don't get paid enough to try to prove you wrong. Don't play with one. All right. If it's a fake one, maybe go for it. You know, Toys R Us, if they sell kids toys, it's a fake board. You know what I'm saying? Just with the legit one, I played with the legit one, and a person who had a whole bunch of spiritual books and satanic stuff. I'm not saying she was like a satanic worship or whatever, but just a weird environment. And watch the previous video. I'll give you guys a breakdown of what happened if you're interested in that stuff. But I know what I experienced. And if you guys are like, why do you keep looking away? I just do that. I noticed that I look away a lot off camera when I actually start to dive deep. Because I look at the camera lens, I see myself, and it kind of throws me off sometimes. Like, I get confused with words. So I'm hungry. Are you guys hungry? Let's go get some food, man. Hit the thumbs up button right now if you want to get in my car with me and we go get some food. You down? Bet, let's go. I don't know about y'all, but I'm low-key kind of afraid to walk outside my door right now. Do I want Taco Bell right now? You know, they open late. Hey, pay me Taco Bell. You just got free promo. Bright's on. Flip it, Bright's off. You guys like the little Radio Disney Channel version? You know, I'm trying to be advertiser friendly, bro. We're at the Mickey D's. Hey, bro, I just see somebody with a bike. I bet you he stole it. Y'all see him on the bike behind me? I bet you he stole it, bro.
I like the way you brush it. I can see you moving way over there. If you want.
Thank you. She had nothing nice for me to say because she just mad, bro.
Running credit checks with no shame now.